Hello everyone! This hour on Verbling, the next in my Learning from Pictures series. Today we are going to learn all about tools, things you use to fix up your house and make repairs. All those difficult to remember words. So we're going to be naming tools, we're going to be identifying tools, we're going to be inventing tools. We're going to be doing many things with tools today. But first, a little introduction. My name is John Eric. I'm your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, hanging out in Lisbon, Portugal to bring you this class. By the way, if you click that link I just put for you in the chat window, you can see all my upcoming group classes, and you can also book a private tutoring session with me. I've taught at Verbling for over 2 years, since February 2013, and over 1,000 classes. Over the last 15 years, I've taught general English to teens and adults, business English to major multinational companies, I meant to say, and academic and exam courses at high schools and universities in the US, here in Portugal, and in Italy. That's courses like the IELTS, the TOEFL, and many others. So follow me to see my upcoming group classes by clicking the follow button at the link, but also book a private tutoring session with me to see what a custom tailored lesson is like. Group lessons are great for general practice, for getting your fluency up to standard, let's say, and for having fun. But serious progress comes with a personal learning plan designed for you by me or us together, and getting you to your goal as fast and as painlessly as possible. So do that. Just send me a message first, because my schedule is a little bit full right now and I want to find time for you. So that's a little bit about me. I'm going to open our links right now, and I'm going to give this to you. As soon as I get it open, I'm going to put it in the chat window for you to take a look at, and we will get started. Okay, so let's open. If you want to download the presentation, click on that link, which I just posted for you. Otherwise, I'm going to share my screen with you, and you will see today's presentation. Learning from pictures, using tools at home. And those are the tools. All right. So we have a sold out class today, so we should probably give everyone a minute or two to join us. They'll probably be here in just a minute. In the meantime, let's say a quick hello to Mr. Long. Hello, Mr. Long. How are you? Hello, Long. Can you hear me okay? Uh-oh, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Uh-oh. I'll tell you what. Can you leave and then rejoin the Hangout? Because right now I really can't hear you at all. Thanks. Hopefully we are not having any major Hangout issues today. Some days it's very difficult to join. But I don't think there were any updates today. When you have to update the Google Hangout or Flash or any of those little utility programs, then there we go. Hello, Long. I still can't hear you. Jose, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
All right. I hear you loud and clear, Jose.
Yes.
Very good. And let's see. Long, can you speak again? No, we can't hear you. I can just hear a little bit of sound, but I can't hear what you're saying. So I don't know what to tell you. What about Jose, can you
Yes.
hear Long speaking?
No, I can't hear Long speaking. I heard you well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Long, I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is that sometimes so choice 1, leave the hangout and return. Choice 2, leave the hangout, restart your computer and return. Sometimes you have to turn everything on and off. Or other than that, you have to just play with your microphone and see about the settings. Because I can hear your voice, but it's very, 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 very quiet. I can almost not hear you. Okay? So I would try that. Okay, you check your computer. All right. Well, I don't know where everyone is, because we have a fully booked class. But let's get started with or without them. So what we're going to do here is go through some tools. You can see a few tools on the screen. Let's zoom in close. So, Jose, are you a do-it-yourself kind of guy?
Sorry, Jan?
Are you a do-it-yourself kind of guy?
Yes,
DIY?
sometimes.
So what kind of things do you do yourself? Do you do repairs? Do you build things?
Sometimes when I have a problem in my house, I fix I'll try to fix the problem.
So you're a handyman.
Yes, handyman.
Handy guy to have around.
Yes.
Very good, very good. So I think what we're going to do here is just start off by seeing how many of these tools you can name, and
Okay.
hopefully, hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's better, a little bit better.
Yes.
So, not perfect, but at least I can hear you now. How are you, Long?
I'm fine. How are you today?
No, it's very good. What did you do? You fixed your computer.
I changed my microphone setup.
Ah, okay. Whatever you did, it works. Did you use a tool? We're going to learn about tools today. Okay, so let's do this. Let's start by seeing how many of these tools you can name in English. Now, not all the pictures these are drawn by hand, so not all the pictures are going to be 100% clear, but I'll try to help you out, okay? So, let's go around and see how many you can name. First of all, let's see, since it's just the two of you now, by the way, you 25 people on YouTube that are watching, why don't you come into the class? There's plenty of room, because 7 people have not shown up so far, or they're sleeping, or they're late. So right now there's plenty of room to come on in, okay? All of you people, come in the class. We're going to have fun. All right. Now, let's start with number 2. That one's pretty easy. Mr. Long, what do you call number 2? Tell me if you know the name of that thing.
Number 2 is the hammer.
It is a hammer. Excellent. And what do you use a hammer for?
For putting knife into the wall.
Excellent. Nails.
Yeah.
Nails. Very good. Guess what, Long? The verb is not putting. The verb is hammering.
Hammering.
That's right. So not only can we learn the words for these objects and tools, we can learn the actions. A hammer is used to hammer nails into the walls. To hammer nails into the walls. There you go. So, Jose, what is number 3? If number 2 is a hammer, what's number 3?
Number 3, It is a cloth.
Is a, say again?
Cloth.
Cloth? Are you sure?
Or
Cloth like this? Look at the chat window. That? Cloth?
nail.
It's a nail.
Nail, no?
Exactly.
Nail.
And do you know what the action is for a nail? If a hammer hammers things, what does a nail do? This one is a little tricky because there's more than one thing a nail can do. But let's see if we can match up a verb with the noun. So
Stick.
what? Okay, a nail can stick into wood. That's right. A nail can nail things into place. So guess what? Nail is also a verb. I nailed it. It's as if someone hammered a nail into exactly where it was supposed to go. We have the expression, I nailed it. All right. And what else? I can't think of anything else right now. So maybe what we should do is start with the nouns, and then we'll go back and see if we can add a few verbs. But I might ask you where you might use these tools. Okay, so let's see how much knowledge, passive knowledge, you have for these tools. So, Mr. Long, number 4.
Number 4 is a saw.
It is a saw. And what does a saw do?
Cut anything.
Yeah, cuts things.
Cut wood.
Actually, wood. Yeah,
Wood.
we can use it to cut wood. What if we should say cut wood, or we should say saw wood? Specifically, saw.
Saw is verb, and now
Specifically, instead of just cut, we can say sawing as a verb. A saw is used for sawing boards in two. And you can see also number 5. Number 5, Mr. Long, you have the board underneath the saw, and number 5 is that stuff coming off the board. Those little particles coming off the board. Do you know what we call that? Well, after you saw wood, what is all that stuff that comes off? You know the name for it?
share.
Again?
Share.
Can you write it for me? Number 5? Or number 5? I don't understand. Shared is when you use, oh, shred. Got it. Okay. You're very close. Shred is a verb. What I want is the name of the little tiny pieces of wood that come off. We have a special name for it. And normally they are all something. Do you know the name for number 5?
No.
Mr. Jose, do you know?
No, I don't know the name.
Ooh.
For number 5.
Let's see if Sabrina knows. Sabrina? Are you there?
Hello, how are you?
Hello. So Sabrina, someone's got the right answer out there in the chat window. Sabrina, do you spend a lot of time sawing wood in half?
Saw?
Yeah. Look at number 4. That's a saw. Do you see it?
Yes. Okay. Hmm.
Do you spend a lot of time sawing wood in your free time? When you're not
No.
reading or working or going jogging, do you spend a lot of time sawing? No?
No, I don't like
Oh,
to do this.
oh no, oh no. So, we're trying to figure out the word for the stuff that comes off the wood when you saw it. Long is saying wood chips, and he's getting there. He's almost there. NS out there in the YouTube world says dust, and he or she is almost right. By the way, NS, why don't you come on in? There's a lot of room inside. Come on into the classroom. So Sabrina, you try. Number 5. What is that stuff? NS says dust. He's almost right. Do you know the name? Number 5?
I really don't remember.
Then
Uh,
I will tell you.
yes.
John,
Reaper.
The answer is sawdust.
Sawdust? Yes, sawdust.
Sawdust. Usually
Yes.
your workspace is covered in sawdust, and you have to sweep it up. So we've got number 1 was a hammer, number 2 is a nail, number 4 is a saw, number 5 is sawdust. Number 6. Ooh, this one's tricky. You'll never guess this in a million years. Who wants it? Anyone want to take a guess? This one, I know you're not going to get it.
Screwdriver?
It's not a screwdriver, actually. It looks a little bit like a screwdriver, but it's not. Let me see if I can give you a little description or something.
It's something in the door when you put your key to lock the door. No?
Number 6 for a door?
Ah,
Yeah?
6. Sorry, number.
Number 6.
Sorry, I talk about number 8. Sorry.
It could be a chisel, John? No.
Number 6?
Chisel? No.
For 6?
No.
No, it can't be. Here's why. Number 6 is pointy. It's pointy.
Ah,
It's
okay.
It's not flat.
Yes, pointy.
If it was flat, it might be. Well, here's what I want to help you with. We need to know what the purpose of this thing is. So what I'm going to do is give you a definition, and you see if you can figure out what it's called. But I'm telling you, even a native speaker of English probably wouldn't know this word. Unless
a pointer?
A small pointed tool used especially in leather. When you work with leather, you use these. And I will even give you the phonetic symbol in the chat window. Take a look. If you can read that phonetic symbol, then you'll know what it is. It's not obvious. There, you can see it better now. Who knows the International Phonetic Alphabet? Can you read that? Sabrina, Long, Jose, can you read that phonetic symbol? Very good. Do you see the symbol I wrote, Sabrina, in the chat window?
Yes.
Can you pronounce it? Long got it. I don't know if you heard him.
Oh.
That's it? Okay. So the name of that instrument is an awl. If you slow it down, awl.
Oh.
That's
No.
it. Like awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. So,
It's a good song.
it's a good song, isn't it? If you use it for leather, and you make holes in leather with an awl, can you think of a use for an awl that you could use it for? What could you use it for?
Sorry, I didn't listen.
So can you think of a situation where you would use an all? You, Sabrina, or you, Long, or you, Jose? Any of you?
Okay.
Can you think of a situation where you would use it? I can think of one.
Maybe in a wood, you need to put some thing before you need to use the sawdust.
Use it in wood, you said?
Yes.
Ah,
To
well, it's not.
make a point.
It's not used for wood. It's used for leather. Leather. What do you have? What do most people wear that is made of leather? Most people have one of these.
Jacket or belt?
Belts. That's what I'm thinking
Belt.
of. Yeah.
Belt.
So, let's say you like to eat cake, and you eat lots and lots and lots of cake because cake is yummy. You might have to use an awl to put a new hole in your belt to make it bigger. Or let's say that you stop eating and you need to make a new hole because your belt will fall down. So the awl can be used to make a new hole in your belt. In fact, I can't think of any other use for it except that. It's making holes in leather. Okay, Mr. Handyman, Jose.
Yes.
Number 7 is very fun.
What is the name? The number 6?
Oh my God, Jose, were you sleeping?
No.
It's an awl. It's written there.
Okay. Oh.
AWL. And awl.
Okay. I see. Oh.
But by the way, I'll always give you the list of vocabulary after
Yes.
class. I'll give you all the answers after class. There's a notes document, so you can go back and you can see all of the answers from every single Learning from Pictures class that I've ever done. Okay? And look in the chat window as well, in the Verbling chat, because I'll as we guess these, I'll put them there.
Okay, I see the word now. And okay.
Mr. Jose,
Yes.
Mr. Handyman, look at number 7.
Yes.
What is that thing?
Mm,
It's flat. It's not pointy.
yes.
Do you know?
Mm, I don't know the name of this tool.
Take a look at the chat window, because I'm going to give you a big clue. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it.
So say that IPA for me, International Phonetic Alphabet. Can you pronounce that? In
I
the
see the
chat window.
Yes, I see the symbols.
Do you know how to say that? If you don't, I'll help you.
No.
Okay? Mr. Long, you try it. Look at the symbols in the chat window.
G.
Yes.
G.
Can you pronounce that?
Cheese on.
G.
That's it. Say it one more time. That's it.
Cheese on.
Perfect.
It's on.
Sabrina, can you see the IPA symbols in the chat window?
Yes.
Can you pronounce it?
Diesel?
Almost. The second symbol is the sh. The first is the T. So you put the T and the sh together and you get ch. So
Ch.
it's
Okay.
chisel. Chisel.
Chisel.
And that's the word that you said earlier, Jose. You said chisel, and that is a chisel, number 7.
Chisel.
But why are you going to use this?
Okay.
Now he got it.
I say this word before.
You did. So Sabrina, what was your question? Repeat.
Where I'm going to use this, because I think it's like something you use to clean the paint in the floor, but this is bigger. It's not so small. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. There's that flat thing you use to scrape the floor.
Yes.
I don't know if we call that thing a chisel, to be honest with you, because a chisel is a little bit thicker, and a chisel is really sharp, really sharp. It's flat, but it's really, really sharp. So let's see if the group knows. Jose, Long, where would you use a chisel? What does a chisel do?
Just to do in the they want to create a table
Yeah. Okay.
or a door which made from it's made by wood.
Exactly. Did you hear that, Sabrina? So anything made with wood, the chisel can help you shape the wood. Take a look in the chat window as well. A long-bladed hand tool with a beveled edge. Beveled edge means that it's sharp. And a handle which is struck with a hammer or mallet. So you take your hammer, which is number 2, you knock it against number 7, which is the chisel, and it allows you to shape the wood by cutting grooves into it, or to shape it by chipping away things. And you can use a chisel in art. You can use a chisel to sculpt things as well. Make a sculpture with a chisel. So it's used in sculpture as well. There you go.
I went to Google Images.
And now you need to rush out and buy yourself a chisel and start using it. And that is a good link to pictures of chisels. Very good, Sabrina. That is it. Okay. I think you've got the hang of how this works. The hang means the gist, the main idea. I think you've got the gist of how this works. I'm going to call out the number. You try to guess the name. If you guess the name, you get a cookie. I will send it to you through email later. I'm just kidding.
By email.
I can't actually do that, but I will do something for you. I don't know. Okay? Let's see how many you know, and then I've got a few surprises coming up for you after we name the tools. So, here we go. Number 14. Number 14. Anyone want to make a guess? And if you're not sure, what I can do is give you a definition. Let's see.
It could be a line, John.
Could be a, say?
Line.
Line? No.
Line. No?
Lime? Like Lima?
Yes, like Lima. No.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Tell me what it does. Tell me what it does, and I'll tell you if you're right. Tell me what the tool does. Anyone?
Any one of these tools?
No, number 14.
Number 14. I don't know the name.
You used to when you have some space with a lot of things, you used to put very beautiful. It's not this. It's a kind of. It's like a sandpaper. It's like the 15.
Yeah.
Or other things.
You said it's like sandpaper, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Number 15.
Exactly. It's like number 15. Exactly. So number 15 is sandpaper. And number 14 does the same thing as sandpaper. What does sandpaper do? What's the purpose of it?
Oh my God! How can I say this in English?
You don't have to have the. You don't have to have. Yeah, you don't have to have the right word, but you have to be able to say what it does in a general way. What do you do with sandpaper? Physically, what do you do?
You used to put the paper, the wall.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's not. You need to with your hand. You need to up and down.
You need to rub it. You need to rub it
That's it.
Rub it against something. Exactly. So you need to rub it against something. So the key word there is to rub. R-U-B.
To rub. That's it.
And it makes it liso. Como se diz liso in English?
Yes, I don't know.
Como se diz liso? Liso. It makes it. Come on, Jose. You know what liso is. I don't know how to say liso in Spanish. Is it the same word? Jose? Jose.
Yes, I'm here.
¿Cómo se dice liso en inglés?
Smooth.
I don't know. Lisu
Plain?
is not a word.
That
Spanish
sounds
word.
fun. Oh, I was inventing. Sabrina,
Yeah.
you got it right. Say it again.
Plain. Smooth.
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 That's it. That's it.
Liso, smooth. Yes, okay.
Oh, it's liso,
Smooth.
not
Liso,
liso.
liso.
Got
Liso.
it. Got it.
Smooth. Yes.
Okay, so the answer to number 14 is a file. And number 15 is sandpaper. Both of them can be used to make something smooth. You can file down metal with 14, and you can rub or sand down wood. So the answer to number 14 is a file will file metal. Sandpaper will sand wood. Both of them can make something smooth. There are other things you can do with number 14, but let's say that's one of the main things you can do, to file it down, to make it smooth. Okay? Let's see. This one is an easy one. Mr. Long, this one is for you. This one is way too easy. Number 16. Can you name number 16?
The 16 is tape measure.
Very good. Tape measure or measuring tape. Either way, it's okay. Number 16. And what do you do with measuring tape, Long? What do you do with it?
To estimate the length of something.
Yeah, not to estimate, but to measure.
Measure.
Yeah, to measure the length of something. Excellent. See if I can write and speak at the same time. There we go. So if you noticed, each of these nouns, hammer, saw, sandpaper, they're also verbs. Hammer can hammer. Saws can saw. Files can file. Chisels can chisel. Sandpaper can sand. We don't sandpaper something down. We sand something down. Okay? So that one's a little different. Number 9. Number 9. Who wants it?
Axe
It is an axe. And what does an axe do?
for cutting wood.
An axe cuts wood?
Yeah.
That's right. What else does an axe do? I want a second verb. An axe cuts. An axe cuts down. Besides cut. What do we do with wood? Wood, we take a tree, and the tree is in big chunks. And we use the axe to, not just to cut down a tree, Long. What's another verb? Not just cut down, but what do we say? Another way to say cut in half. Another verb to say cut in half. We begins with an S. Going once, going twice. And the answer is to split. An axe cuts, like cuts a tree down, splits a piece of wood. Or there's another one with ch, ch. You can cut and you can, going once, going twice, chop. Take a look in the chat window. Axe is cut, and axe cuts, splits, or chops. Usually wood. In the horror movies, they do other things. They cut, split, and chop people. But in normal daily life, we use it for wood. Number 8. Who wants it? Number 8. If you don't know what it's called, tell me what it does. Number 8.
You put this in the door,
Right?
and you use to, I don't know the name, but it's where you put your key and close the door. Yes?
For number 8?
Yes.
No. Number
No.
8. Number 8 has little tubes of liquid.
Yes.
Little tubes of liquid with a bubble.
I think it is. You said that when you
Okay.
you fix a piece, if you want to know if of the squares of this piece at the same level, you put this object on the piece,
Exactly.
and the bubble indicate to you see if the two parts are at the same level.
That is right. Number 8 is used to know if something is level. And guess what we call it, Jose? We call it a level. That's the name of it.
A level. The name of this object is a level.
It's a level. That's it. So we've got, right now we've got 2 through 9, and we've got 14, and we've got 15. And we've got Mr. Lin back. So hello, Mr. Lin. How are you? Nice to see you, Lin.
Yeah, hi. Actually, I'm friend, and Ling now go to bed. He feel a little bit tired. So, hi everyone.
You're going to bed?
Hey, Ling go to bed, and I'm Ling's friend.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. Second time I joined some class in the verbling, so
Well,
it's very interesting.
nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Are you ready to learn some Chinese with me and Xinyue?
Going to sorry.
Are you going to learn some Chinese with me and Xinyue?
Wow. Okay. That would be great. Okay.
Yesterday you wrote in the chat window that you want to join a Chinese class, remember?
Sorry, I am Link's friend.
I think that was you. I think that was you who wrote that. He's not
Really?
here to... I think that was you who wrote that. Am I wrong? Maybe it wasn't you. I thought it was you. Someone wrote that they want to join the Chinese class, but maybe it was someone else. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
maybe it was someone else. Right now we're learning tools, and I'm asking you to see if you can guess what the word is when I call out the
Okay.
number. If
Yeah.
you don't know what the word is, no problem. Try to tell me what the tool does. If you don't know what it's called, tell me what it does. Your tool, Mr. Lin, is number 10. If you don't know the word, tell me what it does. Okay?
Okay.
What is number 10?
Actually, I don't know. It's very difficult to eat the vocabulary. So,
No problem. What does it do? What do you use it for?
I think that you can make the hole in the word to hang with something.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You use it to make holes in a wall or holes anywhere. It's
Yeah,
also it's a type of power tool.
Yeah.
So the general
And
name
use
is
the electronic. Yeah, right. Use the electronic.
exactly. We don't say electronic, we say power tool. It's a type of power tool.
Wow. Okay.
Okay? Who knows the name of number 10? Who knows the name? Class. Number 10 is Sabrina, Jose, Long?
Yes.
You know the name?
It is a drill.
It is a drill, correct. Number 10 is a drill. It's used to make holes. Excellent. Number 18. Sabrina, this one is for you. Number 18. Number
For
8.
me, oh, sorry.
Oh, this one is for you, Sabrina. Number 18 and number 17 and number 19, they're all very similar. So if you name one, you're pretty much able to name all of them.
I know you use the 17 in to fix the where the water go to the sink.
Exactly. Yeah. You use it to fix the pipes.
Thank
Huh?
you.
Is that the idea?
Yes.
Exactly. How do you say pipes in Portuguese?
In Portuguese is torneira.
Oh, the tornado. The tornado is the
No,
tap.
torneira.
Tornado is the
Yes.
is the tap.
Tap.
I was saying the Canalisa sound. That's what I was thinking. of.
Okay,
Canalisa sound.
okay. But it's a kind of tap. It's okay.
Yeah. So number 17,
Water.
18, and 19 in Spanish, it's llave inglesa. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, in Portuguese too.
Chave inglês. Yeah?
Chave inglesa.
Inglês. And
It's feminine.
inglesa. Okay.
Mm.
And in Vietnamese, it's called I don't know.
Vietnamese is called is the Gale.
Geye?
Gale.
Geye?
Calais. Yes, right. Calais.
Calais. Oh, okay.
Right.
Calais.
Thank you.
It's
So
a
only mean Vietnamese, right?
and in English, it's called. I'll give you a hint. It begins with a W.
Yes.
But the W is silent. We don't actually say the W. You know what it is?
Wrench.
It is a wrench. All of those are types of wrenches. Exactly. Those are wrenches. You can use them to fix the pipes. You can use them also to
But
tighten things, particularly bolts, to tighten bolts.
But if I'm going to the store to buy this,
Yeah?
how can I specify I want the 70 or I want the 19?
Ah, that's easy. Because 17, it depends on what you're going to use it for. 17 is a pipe wrench. Oh, that should say 17, not 7. Sorry. 17 is a pipe wrench. Let me put these in the chat window for you. 1 second. There we go. 17 is a pipe wrench. 18, I can guarantee you that nobody knows the name of this. Only
Yes, because I don't know in Portuguese too.
yeah. And I don't know the name. I don't know the name in English. I had to look it up. But it's called a spanner. When it's not adjustable, it's called a spanner. So 18 is a spanner or a spanner wrench, and 19 is a crescent wrench. It's called a crescent because it's in the shape of a C. And so, but believe me, no one's going to know what a crescent wrench is unless they are carpenters or plumbers. You have to be a professional to know those names. So what would you say? You would say, oh, I want an adjustable wrench, like 19 or 17. I don't want an adjustable wrench. I want a non-adjustable wrench, a fixed set of wrenches. That's probably what we would say. Okay, but the real name is pipe wrench, spanner wrench, crescent wrench. And
Okay.
believe me, nobody knows those words. Trust me.
Thank you, because I'm totally lost.
Okay.
Me too. I mentioned that you can tighten a bolt with a wrench. Can you see a bolt on this page? Can anyone see a bolt on this page? It's there, I promise you. Bolt is B-O-L-T, and that's the thing you use the wrench on. One of the things you use a wrench on is a bolt. Can anyone spot the bolt on this page? Give me the number if you see it.
23?
23 is correct. 23 is a bolt. You can tighten the bolt. Since we talked about bolts, can you name 24 and 25? Now, 24 and 25, people do know the names of those things. It's a very common, because we use them all the time, because everyone buys their furniture from IKEA, so everyone knows what these things are. 24 is, anyone know? That little thing?
Packing ring?
Nope.
No?
I think that's something very common, right?
It's very, very
common
common.
Common
Very-
name, right? I think that's circle, right? Circle.
Not a circle.
I guess.
Like the guess.
Washer, John?
Jose is correct. It's a washer. It's a washer.
Wow.
Who
Washer.
was the moron who named that thing a washer? Why would you call that a washer? It doesn't wash anything. It should
Sorry.
it should be called a circle or a ring, but it's not. It's called a washer.
Washer.
Someone tell me the story of how that got named a washer. I don't know. Number 25
It is a nut.
is a nut. So you've got a bolt, a washer, and a nut. And those three words are very common. Everyone will know what you mean. I need a bunch of nuts, a bunch of washers, and a bunch of bolts. Everyone will know what you mean. And 26 is a wing nut, if you want to know a specific kind of nut. That's not quite so common, a wing nut. Oh, that's also what you call a person who acts crazy. Hey, you're a real wing nut. Get out of my face. So you can also use that if someone's acting weird. Can you spot the pliers on the screen? The pliers. Can anyone see the pliers? Pliers are used for different reasons. In your bathroom, not your bathroom, sorry. Those are tweezers. I was thinking of the little ones. No, I guess you can use them to pull things out. Like, for example, you hammered a nail in wrong, you can't get it out. You might use pliers to get it out. You can use pliers to bend metal, particularly like wire. You wouldn't want to do it with your hands, but you could use it to bend wire. Can anyone spot the pliers here? Going once? Going twice? Can you give me the number? Yes? No?
You mean you can spell it? F-L-Y?
Oh, no, not an F. It's a P. Look at the chat window. Pliers.
Apply. So now, what would you ask me to do?
Find them. Which number? Pliers are used to bend wire, or... Say again, Sabrin?
22.
22 is correct. 22 is a pair of pliers. A pair of pliers.
I know it's like you can use this 22 to hold something, and you are sure that you don't use the arm to it avoid about be harmed by hammer, right?
You could use it to hold something. That's true.
Oh, yeah,
You could. But a better name for that is actually number 27. Take a look at 27.
I don't see. It's very difficult to see this picture. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't see this.
Okay, and if you're having trouble seeing, just click on the link at the very top of the chat window, and you can actually open this directly in your computer. You can download it. And if you don't see the link, I'll put it in the internal chat as well. Okay, so you can always open this on your computer if you need to. Number 27 does exactly what you said. Holds things in place. But you don't have to hold it in your hands. It's attached to a table. So, what is attached to a table that's used to hold things in place, particularly so you can saw them? Particularly so you can saw them. Want to make a guess, anyone? It begins with a V. No? No one?
No.
Oh.
No.
The answer is ice. It's a vice.
Wow, that's rare.
Now you know. So let's say you want to saw a board. You put the board in a vise. You clamp it shut. Put the board in the vise, clamp it shut, and you can saw the board in two. So that means you could combine 27, the vise, 4, the saw, 5, which is the board and the sawdust, and you could even use maybe 15 to sand it down. So what you can do is put some of these tools together to do a project. Now, question?
I'm so sorry, but this class is a male class.
It's a male class. Yes, it is.
So I go out.
I will be doing the female class on Monday. But now
Okay,
it's a
thank
male
you.
class. Now this
Okay.
I'm going to do now we're going to do the unisex part of the class, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to move forward here.
Oh my God.
I'm going to move forward. Forget about all this now. And forget about all this. We don't have time to do this. Here you go. I want to show you a home repair, and I want you to tell me what tool you would use to fix this repair. This is how you stop a leak. You can tell me the tool that you used or the tool that you should have used. You've got two choices. Sabrina, what tool did you use or should you have used to stop a leak? What do you think? You've got two choices. Tell me what you used to result in that. What you used. When I say what, I should say what tool. What tool or tools you used. Or, alternatively, you can tell me what tool, a little hard to type, or tools you should have used.
You
Either one.
need a pipe wrench. Pipe wrench.
You need a wrench, is that it?
Pipe wrench, yes.
You need
Wrench.
a pipe wrench. Okay, I'm with you. And what do you do?
I think maybe you can use the nylon bag. It's like nylon, that kind of bag, but often to bring something and they don't absorb water, so yeah, right.
Nylon.
Nylon, right.
Ah. Well,
Is this useful? Maybe I am misunderstanding about the question.
both of you are actually wrong. The right answer is you punch a hole in the ceiling, screaming wildly. No, I don't know. Get a ladder, punch a hole in the ceiling, wrap your shirt around the pipe to stop it from leaking, and then used Scotch tape to seal it up afterwards. And that's the correct answer for this picture. So basically, you use 3 tools: Scotch tape, your fist, and maybe your T-shirt to tie around the pipe. That's how we stop a leak. There's other ways, but that's one way. Now, tell me how you were able to fix this refrigerator. Mr. Long,
You need to buy other.
Mr. Long, what tools did you use to fix this? The freezer was not working. What tools did you use to fix your freezer, Mr. Long?
I used hammer. Maybe drill, and I don't know.
Okay. The correct answer is I used a hammer to hit the fridge many times to see if it would start. And then I gave up and I put my air conditioner into the freezer. That's how we solve this problem. So, when in doubt, take your hammer and hit it against the thing that doesn't work a lot. If it still doesn't work, give up and improvise. There you go.
I think that's funny, right? That's funny, right?
And this is very handy when it's hot in the summer and your fridge stops working, but you still have all that beer you have to get cold. This is the best solution. Here's another one for you. How did you fix your doorbell? Jose, how did you fix your doorbell?
The first thing that I try to do it could be to buy a bell and I yes, because I don't see any bell.
That's
And
true.
after that I trying to connect the wires to the bell with the bell.
Well, the correct answer is when the doorbell stopped working, I used my screwdriver and my hammer to knock it off the wall and told people to touch the wires together. Unfortunately, since there's electricity in the wires, some of them were electrocuted. So you have to be a little bit careful with that. You might electrocute your guests. I used to have this.
Yes.
I used to have this exact problem in my old apartment. That the doorbell didn't work. Some of them were electrocuted. There you go. That's my response. I used to have this exact problem, and if you press the doorbell, you would get an electric shock.
No, you need to buy another house or rent another house.
Yeah, or you just give an electric shock to your guests. It's really up to you. All right.
Yes, but you have problem with the fridge. You have the problem with the wall, so.
But it's also a good way to keep unwanted guests away from your house. So it has many purposes. Well, I've got a few others, like this one.
Oh my God.
And this one. This is my favorite. You can think about solutions to these problems using your tools. Feel free to write me your solution to any of these pictures. I'll be happy to correct it and send it back. You can send your text to me through the message window, and I'll be happy to correct it and send it back. I'm going to start our Great Short Stories class, so I hope that you've got some new vocabulary for tools, and I'll be back in 30 seconds for the Great Short Stories class. But this class, Learning Through Pictures, is every Friday at this time. A new set of pictures, a new set of vocabulary. Okay? Have a great weekend and a great holiday. And
Okay.
stick around for
Thank
the
you.
short story class. Bye for now,
Bye-bye.
everyone. See you soon.